There's many times you're going to find you need something to hold an item in place. Often a bungee cord will work fine, but there's other times you need something that's much stronger with little to no stretch to it. For those instances, I like to go to a ratchet strap. A ratchet strap's made up of two parts. The first is a ratchet assembly with a short strap and a hook attached to it. And the second is a much longer strap with a hook attached to it. The ratchet assembly itself is made up of the handle that you move back and forth to activate the ratchet, a release that you will use to release the strap once you're done, the ratchet assembly itself that will tighten up the strap, and then an axle with a slot in it. When you're ready to tighten things down, you attach your hooks to your anchor points. You move the handle on the ratchet so that the slot is straight up and down. You take the short or the end of the long strap and you place it into the slot from underneath and bring it straight up and over. From that point, you begin to pull it through. We have a long strap here. Once you pull it through, you don't want to have it tight. You want to have some play in it because this strap is going to wrap around this axle, and that's what's going to hold everything in place. So holding the strap with your one hand, you begin activating the ratchet. You can see it wrapping the strap around the axle, and you go until you're tight. Once it's tight, you push the handle all the way down. Again, you want to get at least 2, preferably 3 or 4 wraps, because the only thing holding this in place and tight is friction. And if you don't have those, it could slip. At this point, you're ready to rock and roll. Everything's in place, it's tight. You do what you need to do. When you're done, you pull up on this release, lifting the handle, holding the release up until you hear it lock. It needs to be completely flat. You will hear it click in place. There are small slots that these tabs have to go into. At that point, the ratchet is now unlocked. You slide your hand, being careful you aren't holding on to this ratchet part because it's going to move. You'll slide your hand under it and you pull up, and you can see that the ratchet is uncurling. You might have to pop it a little bit to get it completely undo, but at that point, you can loosen it up. You remove your straps, and you're ready to go.